Hey guys, it's Marco, and today I'm going to be doing an oil change on my 1997 Toyota RAV4. Alright, I've lined up everything we're going to need for this oil change. Today I'm going to be going with Brakleen Restore and Protect. I've heard a lot of great things about it. It's supposed to clean the varnish off and completely clean the engine as well as possible within 4 oil changes. So we're going to stick to this for a little while and see how it's working. I've got 2 oil filters. Here's the part number from Toyota. One I'm going to put on today, and then I'm going to do a test in around, 15 to 2,500 miles to see. I'm going to open up the filter and see how it's doing, how much it cleaned, if there's any particles inside the filter, any metal particles, and then I'll put another one on. So I got 2 today. I have a new magnetic oil drain plug. See if it'll collect any particles that might be in the engine. The engine does have 183,000 miles, which isn't too old for Toyota, but you never know. I've got a 14 millimeter socket ratcheting wrench. I've got Brakleen. You're going to need a torque wrench. The torque spec is 27 foot-pounds for the drain plug. I've got a funnel, drain catch can, and then I've got 2 options. So this oil wrench is specific to Toyota. Okay, the way it works is it'll fit on your filter, it locks on, and then you just gently take it off. It's a big help, especially because it's kind of tight with the RAV4 where the filter's located. And I also have a universal oil wrench that you can use for any car, and this just kind of opens up to size, grab it on there, and you twist. Note to self and note to everybody else, don't use these to tighten. You only want to tighten the filters hand tight, and you want to get a little bit of lube on the O-ring. So I'll show you that when I do the oil change. All right, let's get started. All right, first thing we're going to do is start the car and let it get up to, not operating temperature, but just warm up a little bit. We got the car up on ramps, which was actually hard to do with a manual. Got the back tire chalked off, and we're going to climb under the car and start the oil change. Okay, got my little helper out here today. Say hi, Marco Jr. That's okay. All right, say hi. All right. Yep, this is a 14 millimeter socket. Here's the oil drain plug, okay? And once it starts draining, all right. So we're gonna loosen this up. Oh, it's actually backwards. No, it's good. Wow, that's actually pretty tight on there. Wow. All right, leverage. Let's get it up there. Okay. Oh, tightening. There we go. Plenty of torque. All right. Take that off there for now.
That was easy.
Get our catch pan in the proper location here. Okay. Could be, it's a little warm. See if I can get it out without making a mess. There it goes. All right, not bad.
Oh.
And here it comes.
I thought that was a wire. Dad, doesn't it kind of look like a wire?
Yeah, it does. All right, I still got the car up on the ramps, which is not a bad thing. However, it's, see the filter right there? I have to get that out. And the car, I had it running and it's still a little too hot to the touch. So we're gonna just let it cool down for about 10 minutes. And then we'll get that filter out.
Are we gonna go inside?
Oil's drained. So just make sure the other gasket isn't stuck to your drain pan. And I'm going to be using a new drain plug today. This one is magnetic, and let me just wipe down. Get a little bit of Brakleen. Clean that up a little bit. Make sure there's no leaks. Okay, and we're going to torque this down to 27 foot-pounds. Okay, and this new drain plug is actually a 16 millimeter. I have it set to 27 foot-pounds. There we go. All right. Okay, kind of a difficult angle here, but I've got my wrench. There it comes on the oil filter. And it's coming out. Oh, sorry, guys. There we go. There it comes. I can get the rest by hand. Okay. All right. Old oil filter out. All right, let's open up our new oil filter. And our oil. Let's just get in there and just pre-lube. See, just pre-lube the O-ring. That'll keep it from sticking next time you're doing an oil change. And it helps with the seal. Now remember, we're only going hand tight. So. All right, the car's back on level ground. I just rolled it with the car off in neutral, off the ramps. Don't ever turn the car on without oil in it. And we're gonna fill it now. Okay. We're going to be pouring in 4.1 quarts. I've got a slight leak. I believe it's the main seal or the oil pump. So if I get a little over 4.1, I'm not too worried about it. If you go like a quart over the specified fluid recommendation, that could be a problem. But if you're a few ounces over, it's not a big deal. Okay, so got another quart to put in. Okay, a little more. 4.1. That's 4. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but there's just a little under, maybe a little more, just under. That's good. Okay. Okay. About an eighth of a quart. Now we're going to run the engine for a few minutes and then check the dipstick. Engine was running for about 5 minutes. I let it sit for a little bit. Let's check the oil level. All right. Make sure you get it all the way back in with the dipstick. And then pull it out. And look at that. Right to the full line. All right, last step is to responsibly recycle our oil, and I'll take this down to the landfill tomorrow morning. Well, guys, that's how you perform an oil change on a 1997 Toyota RAV4. If you liked that video, please like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Thank you.